Welcome to Big Dick's Picks. And no, this is not a dick measuring contest. This is your one stop shop for all your sports gambling comedy podcast needs. I'm Big Mo, and I'm joined here today by three other hosts and one very special guest. I'm going to kick it over to those other hosts first. I'll start with the ones that I like, and then I'll kick it to the one that I don't like at the very end. Amesy, how are you doing?
A little bit of a mixed bag of emotions here. We'll keep that going. You'll see with my picks, but very happy about the outcome of last week. I am in the middle of Denver traffic though right now, so thinking about just kind of flooring it off a bridge as I'm currently stuck going about 15 miles an hour. So if you hear something crazy, just let me know. It's probably me going off a bridge.
I thought you were in an airplane right now based on how you sound.
Is that a compliment?
No. You sound like you're about to report to air traffic control.
Okay, well.
I don't know why. Just from the normal way you sound, it really sounds like you're calling in from a radio. I love it.
First off, that is a pretty default job, so it fits in. Secondly, maybe a segment we want to add into the podcast at some point if everyone else really cares about just the casual onflow of traffic around the United States airspace.
Amesy's air traffic control report brought to you live.
All right. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I'm gonna reel us back in.
Right there.
I'm gonna reel us back in now, and I'm gonna pass it off to the other voice that you heard there. That's EPR. How are you doing?
I'm doing better because I'm not stuck in traffic doing 15. I have my ass planted firmly in a seat, and I'm way more comfortable and less frustrated than Amesy. So, truthfully, it's if I can beat him at something, it's this. so doing great. Doing great.
That's great to hear. And I am more than pleasured to announce our very special guest for today's pod, the one, the only, Fanny O'Rear. What's going on, Fanny?
Hey, guys, it's a pleasure to be here. It's an honor. I'm just rock hard and ready to go.
Your name's Fanny?
Great to hear, Mr. O'Rear.
Yeah, my name's Fanny, Big Fanny. They call me Big Fanny back home.
Fanny is such a stupid name.
Your mom likes it. Tell your mother I say hi, Big Dick.
I don't know if I would want to be anywhere near Big Dick's mother, actually, but
Big Dick's mom has a propensity for people with terrible names. So I think, Fanny, you're going to fit right into that household with Richard there. So.
Oh, my gosh.
She loves Fanny.
How about you show me some respect?
No, we're not going to do that, Big Dick. Ever.
We'll show you the normal amount of respect, yeah.
How about we show you a middle finger, and you can leave the podcast for good. Well, how about you, Big Mo? How are you doing? You didn't say.
You know what, boys? I'm doing great. And you know why I'm doing great?
Why?
Because I'm still in first place. That's right.
Whoa, spoilers. Spoilers. You don't know that. I didn't tell you the exact number standings. I could have been totally fucking with you.
No.
He could have.
I know.
I actually think I am.
First.
Are you sure about that? Do you know how much your current standings say? Do you know how much you're in the green?
It's kind of hard to scroll down to the point where your guys' standings are. So when you guys are up at the top with me, I'll let you know how close you are behind. So
sure.
All I'm saying, Big Mo, is you better be fucking praying to Black Jokic every single night for what he got you last week.
That's true.
Well, I'm gonna keep riding him because why stop riding the hot hand?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
No, you know what? Fair. I agree with you.
Well,
no spoilers. No spoilers.
Since you mentioned it, do you want me to just run through standings real quick for you?
Yeah, we might as well.
Yep. All right. So let me just preface with a quick recap of what happened last week. We had some honestly historical things occur. So
yep.
I am I can't believe I'm saying this. Pleasantly surprised and happy for Amesy on a monumental.
Woo-hoo!
Went 3 for 3 last week. 3 for
Let's
3.
go.
Yeah. Exceptional. He dominated last week from an overall perspective, but another monumental thing with EPR, myself, going 0 for 3. I mean, gotta balance it out. Gotta balance it out.
Yep. For everything.
Yep. I mean, it's a historical loss for myself. That's 4 weeks straight without a win. I'd like to see you guys try. And then we've got Big Mo last week. Also had a fantastic week. Went 2 for 3. But he had the big NC State win, which actually kept him very, very profitable. And then Big Dick went 1 for 3. He's slipping. It seems to be his default standing now of 7 weeks straight of going 1 for 3. So let's just start from the top here. And yeah, Big Mo, I'm sorry. It actually is you. I'll give it to you. You're at a profit of $586. You're up.
Not bad.
Right.
You're up. Amesy, close second. He has climbed the ladder. He is at 427 because of last week.
Woo!
Big jump from being a positive 62. So
Let's go.
that gap closed quickly. We've got Big Dick in third with minus 320. He is really fallen off. It's embarrassing, truthfully. And you might have guessed it, but I'm, towards the bottom. Maybe not last for long, but at the bottom with a minus 2,373.
Oh my god.
It's fine. It's just a temporary setback. We've all been there, right, boys? We've all been there.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not on a credit card.
No, it's actually a HELOC on my home. It's the only way to move forward. So there you have it. Big Mo requested that I gave the numbers, I think, just to publicly shame me. Yeah.
Maybe you're being scared straight, EPR. Maybe, beyond scared straight. Maybe this is a good wake-up call. You've almost hit 3 bills. And
yeah, that's a good way to look at it. I think that's the positive outlook here. But it's going to turn around quick. You guys haven't heard my picks this week. They're all winners. So
And
look out.
boys, I just want to say something too. Probably four episodes ago, no, maybe 3.
Mm-hmm.
We went through the standings and it was bleak. It was bleak, boys. It was every single person was negative except for the bad and the terrible Richard. He was the only person that was positive, and we've gone so far. We've come such a long way. So
really
Amesy, I'm proud of you. EPR, you're gonna get there.
Are you proud of me? Wait, but are you proud of me?
No, I'll be proud of you when your mom comes back.
She told me last week she's considering it.
Really?
She
Maybe
did.
we can have her on the pod.
Well,
Yeah.
You guys might need to talk to her, but yeah, she said she's open to maybe a line of communication. So there's a chance, but it does fall on this week. So
EPR's mom, if you're out there and you're listening, we want you on the pod.
Please,
That's
Mom,
true.
come back. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Just come back. We need EPR to turn this around. And
Yeah, maybe do some parenting too.
Why would she need to do that? I'm a grown I'm a grown man making grown man decisions.
And if you're also a grown man making grown man decisions and you're just as much in the hole as EPR, you might want to call the gambling hotline.
True. True.
The gambling hotline is 1-800-522-4700. Give them a call if you're just like EPR, if your mom left you and she is super pissed that you gambled away your entire rent.
Mom,
So-
if,
You know what,
if you're
EPR?
listening to this, Mom, if I win big this week, I'll buy you a new Harley. I promise.
You
There you go.
we got to put a positive spin on this. Yes, your gambling has been terrible, but
Ouch.
it's really well, that's the first part. There's a but coming, but it's really made it easy to plug the gambling hotline, which we do want to do in our podcast. So I'm sure you could be picking winners, but you're picking losers just so we can plug that hotline and help other people out. So it's really an honorable thing you're doing.
I'm glad you recognize that. That's exactly what I'm doing. I am totally trying to lose, so you can call that hotline. Yeah.
You ever call the gambling hotline?
Yes.
I've
What'd
never
they say?
needed to.
They told me to stop. They told me to stop. They said I don't have a future in podcasting if I keep this up, and my HELOC is only growing. So,
Did you tell them that it's a write-off?
I tried, but they said that was just addiction talking.
Did you tell him, but you want to win?
No, I didn't. That's a good point.
Yeah, call them back.
All right, I'll give him a
All
call.
right.
Perfect.
Fanny, you ever seen anyone in your walk of life that's been down that much?
Please say yes. Please say yes.
No, really, I've only seen it on like TV shows. Like we're watching The Sopranos right now, and they have a couple people that they shake down for that much money. But so never had the privilege in real life. It's always a made up character.
That is inspirational. That's how I'm going to take that.
Yeah. And it could always be worse, right? APR, you could be in debt to the mob. At least you're kind of in debt to your home loan. So you might lose your house, but at least you're not going to get thrown off a bridge, right?
That's true.
True.
The
You know,
mob
He's gonna-
would
silver
be
lining.
He's gonna
worse.
throw himself off the bridge himself.
Yeah. There's another hotline for that.
Yeah.
I got the number for that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we don't
didn't
know that
memorize
one,
that
but,
one. Oh,
We're
God.
underprepared, but look it up on Google. I'm sure you have fucking Google if you need that.
Well, there's your frickin' standings, okay? There you have it. I think it's time to move on past the doom and gloom of that and into the snake draft. Don't you agree?
I think
yeah?
I think it's time. I think it's time.
Good.
And we have a very special snake draft cooked up for you guys this week. And I can't wait to get into it. And I've been listening to a bunch of different podcasts about, different sports things, and a lot of the time it comes down to the contract negotiation. So we figured, why not negotiate some contracts? The snake draft topic this week is that you are a pro athlete and the team is offering you a $10 million a year contract. What is non-negotiable in the contract, and what aspect do you need to see in this to sign?
Excellent.
Excellent.
I'm
All right.
excited to hear this. Who went first last week?
I
remember?
think
I
I
think we
did.
were
Yeah,
I think you did too.
Yeah,
Amesy,
I'll
would
go
you-
second.
Yeah, I can
Oh.
go first.
I think I
I'll
went
lead us
third.
off.
I went third last time though, but all
Oh,
right.
okay. All right.
You
I
can
mean,
go
I can
first.
go third. I'm worried about a first round talent. I want to make sure it's on the team, but I'll go third and just hope you don't take him.
I've actually got. I'm good with going first if you guys are cool with it. I've got some.
Fuck
Yeah.
The
I'll
first
let you take my
overall would.
guy. I'm very good.
I'm probably going to with this first overall pick. So, right, contracts are everything, and in this world, being the best athlete means almost nothing if you have negotiating skills, right? So, in this case, $10 million is a lot of money. As a pro ping pong player at the top of the game, I demand the remains of Pat Morita, the original actor of Mr. Miyagi, to be present during all of my matches. I'm not signing otherwise.
Okay. Like it as an apparition form,
Isn't he
or
dead
how?
though? Yeah.
I said his remains.
Oh, right.
Yeah, his
Alright, so that's
yeah.
dark.
His remains have to be present.
Was he buried or cremated?
Yeah, I think he was buried.
Yeah, that's irrelevant.
You're gonna dig his ass up and just fucking.
That's
Are we?
them's the rules.
Wax
Okay,
on, wax on, wax off, right?
do you want the best ping pong player or do you not? What's that's up to you.
Yeah,
mean,
the
seems
smell might
more
distract your opponent too.
I mean,
it seems much
we're
more
keeping it in a
reasonable than
glass
having
box.
Ghost have to go up. So
What's that, Amesy?
I said it seems much more reasonable than having like a ghost have to show up. So I could see it. I could see there being a clause with that in there.
Good. Yeah. So we have a deal. That's what I'm hearing. Seems fair.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Good. All right. Well,
All right.
who's next?
All right.
What do we got?
I think I'm going next.
Okay.
All right. So the non-negotiable part of my $10 million contract is that the team needs to help me sell my newborn baby.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah. Signing bonus.
Is this like an
Am I right?
adoption team?
No, it's a signing bonus.
Oh.
Sell it to like P Diddy or Epstein or something, or like what do you mean?
I mean, I'm not gonna ask where it goes. I just, I need them to help me sell it. It's hard to sell it. I tried putting it on Craigslist, didn't work out. I got a call from Child Protective Services, and they were like pissed off for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, it's hard selling babies in this market, is what I'm trying to say.
That makes sense. I mean, are you going to have them, like Book of Mormon style, just go door to door? I mean, if you have more bodies, you probably have a higher chance of selling. So it makes complete sense to me. Complete sense.
I mean, it's a pro sports team. They could probably just do like a promotion or something, like during one of the games, like seat 103, section 371, you and the brand new baby.
Woo! And then they throw it like they shoot it out of the cannon, the t-shirt cannon.
Yeah, and then like maybe a new tradition could get started, like how they throw the octopus on the ice in Detroit.
Oh,
They could
no.
throw the baby onto the ice.
Okay.
All
right.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Amesy,
Don't even negotiate with me unless that's in my contract.
fair.
All right.
We all have our demands.
That's fair.
Amesy, what do you got for the tail end of the first round?
All right. My first round pick slipped through, which is good. I have for me to join the team. This is a football team, so 52-man roster.
Mhm.
Everyone has to dye their hair blonde and slightly mute their personalities to become a little bit more default. So that means maybe your favorite thing to do is rock climbing. How about we switch to puzzles? You got to become a little bit more normal. Don't do anything too out of the box.
Yeah, that's dialed back just slightly.
Yeah.
I was afraid you were gonna say you have to binge watch all seasons of Blue's Clues.
Oh, that sounds fucking terrifying. Are you kidding me? You know what? Let's add that in the roster. No Blue's Clues on the locker room television.
Hey, you don't get to change your answers now. That's a further pick, sir.
Right. Anyways, blonde hair and slightly more default are requirements.
Okay. So the default requirement is in order.
Yep.
Fair. All right. Well, you do get to
real quick for all of our new listeners out there. There's an ongoing joke that Amesy is the most default person in the world. If you don't know, go check out our Instagram. We have a face reveal for him, and we're at Big Richard's Picks.
Except
Sorry
it's
to
not
interrupt
a joke.
you guys.
No, it's not a joke though.
real.
He is the
It's
most
real.
default person ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the pick makes sense.
It's
I think it matches your lifestyle for the contract. What do you have for the wraparound starting off the second round?
Well, okay, this is a big one. I wanted to make sure I got this, so I'm happy I did. This is an NBA team, so just 5 players. But I am going to need one organ from each of the starting players put in a jar and given to me. So that is non-negotiable. One organ, they get to pick the organ, put in a jar, and given to me. Each one has to be a little bit different, just in case. Just in case.
Okay.
The way that you said "given to me" just
Yeah.
completely made that so much better. Just give it to me.
Yeah.
It's mine.
You know,
Where do you
if
store
you
these?
know, you know. Sometimes you just need them. In a jar. Each one is in a jar.
No, I understand that. But once you have them, where do you
Oh,
store them?
on my desk.
Oh, that's a big desk. Okay.
Yeah.
I hope that desk is in a room that's refrigerated for your sake.
It's a very cold desk, and it's a very great negotiating tactic if I ever, need to bring someone in, tell me to pass the ball more,
Okay.
pass the ball to me more.
I think that your answer actually stole the plot from Rudy too. Instead of them going in and laying down jerseys on everyone's desk, they go in and put their fucking heart on the desk.
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
love it.
All I'm saying is every organ has to be different, so you better hope that you choose your kidney first, because there are not a lot of double organs in the body. So
Uh-huh. So there's some strategy involved. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Is a penis an organ?
what? It is.
Is a penis an organ?
It's
All
a
right.
it's a
Yeah,
sex organ.
that is an option, but it does have to be dick and balls.
I like how Fanny here is like,
Yeah.
that's his first choice.
Subtext.
He's just like,
You
can I just
can't
get rid of my
choose
dick?
the tab.
Is that an option?
No, I was
So-
just thinking it's gonna be kind of weird if you have a penis in your desk.
No, that's standard for him.
There's a
penis.
sub paragraph that says if you choose to donate your penis, it has to include the balls. Like,
It does. I need the. You know what? I need the whole package, not just the pot.
Ah, nice. Well, I think we should move on from that one. It's disturbing, but I love it. So, Big Mo, what do you got for the second round?
yeah, for the second round, I actually had my lawyer type up a little bit
Oh.
of verbiage for me. And I would really, really like to see this as a non-negotiable, subtext of my $10 million contract. And my selection in the second round is henceforth the athlete shall enjoy immunity from legal repercussions arising from acts considered criminal under prevailing jurisdictional laws, herein termed as protected activities. These activities include, but are not limited to, engaging in murder, rape, grand theft auto, treason, trespassing in restricted areas, and any and all laws pertaining to any county, country, or jurisdiction.
How much did you pay your lawyer?
That sounds airtight.
It does.
He owed me a favor, so he did
Oh.
that for free. Yeah.
Wait,
But-
so can you say that again, but shorter? So what is it?
Yeah, that's a lot of legal jargon.
That's a lot of words.
It's all legal jargon to trick the team into basically signing off on full purge 100% of the time.
That's kind of what I was understanding. Yeah,
Full purge. We'll just call it the
Full
full
purge.
purge clause.
the full purge clause.
Like Purge, like the movie?
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Not gonna
Yeah,
be a
all
team
crime.
left.
All crime is legal. Yeah.
Wait,
Exactly.
so you guys gonna be like on a team committing crime, or just within the organization?
No, the organization grants me power to commit crimes wherever I want. Yeah.
Okay.
Quick question. Does this clause also give you the rights to purge 5? Just in case you want to make a documentary?
I mean,
Mm.
it doesn't say I can't.
Okay. All right. That might be a bit of a court fight if you need to get those, those legal documents. done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Talk with your lawyer and maybe add a revision in there
Yeah.
for sure. Okay. Well, I mean, it's airtight, as Amesy said, so I'll give you that. No question.
Thank you. All right.
You're
DPR,
welcome.
what do you got?
So, $10 million on the line. I'm at the top of my game once again. Here's the thing. Everyone, this is probably a football scenario, or in most cases here. Here's the thing. My absolute requirement here, the non-negotiable, is everyone on the team gets Capri Suns at halftime if we're winning. But even if we're losing, I still get one.
I mean, as far as we're going, contract-wise, you're costing like an extra $35 a game. That sounds like a pretty good bargain compared to some of the other options.
Yeah.
That's what I like to
There's
hear.
no legal ambiguity on that one.
I drive a hard bargain. What can I say?
Yeah. Pretty
what
cut and
flavor?
dry.
Holy shit, I will break my contract if I see one person take a sip if we're losing. I will fucking lose my mind.
What flavor would you want?
Just the the default Capri Sun flavor, like
Oh.
the fruit
Lemonade?
punch or whatever it is.
Or
Pacific Cooler is the best one.
Is that the one?
Pacific
Yeah,
Cooler
yeah,
is
yeah.
the
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
I forgot the names. It's been a while because I hadn't had this contract yet. So, but now that
You
it's
gotta
on the
know
table,
these things, man. When it comes up, you gotta know.
that's fair.
We should do a snake draft on best Capri Sun flavors.
do we need to pause the snake draft to do a snake draft within the snake draft?
Inception snake draft.
Snake draftception. I love it. So, all right. Well, that rounds out the second. Moving into the third, I get the wraparound, which is convenient because I truthfully thought Big Mo was going to take this one because I know he's been talking about it. It's a huge issue. I'm only signing that contract if someone hunts down and kills the person who keeps calling me about my car's extended warranty. Otherwise, we have no deal.
Yikes.
And I need proof. Like they need to bring me proof that they're dead.
Like an ear.
Like an ear, yeah. It's more.
Or
and they can donate.
Balls.
If it's an ear, they can donate that to Ames's cause so he can get his contract signed too.
That would be nice. I'd take an ear.
An ear of corn? How about that?
Give it to me.
No, that's live ear. But quick question: is there, if there's multiple people calling, is there a certain number of heads, and then the contract is over, or is it kind of an unlimited, open-ended kind of situation?
All of them. Yeah.
Okay.
If someone picks up the mantle, they have to be executed.
Yikes.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm really doing everyone a favor by signing this contract.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a public good right there.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
EPR, I have some shocking news. It's been me who's been calling you about your car's extended warranty. I've been using a voice changer.
I have some worse news for you. I just signed that contract, and
Yes.
now you better hope you're in less traffic, because if you see someone following you home, probably might want to take a different turn.
Damn it! I need to speed up, and I'm default. I only go 74.
He's got a governor on his car. It does the speed limit only. Oh, all right. Big Mo, what do you got for your last pick?
No, wait.
Yeah,
I thought I had two more.
No,
I
there's
still have two
three.
more.
Three.
Three.
You have 3 picks. That was the third round for me.
Yeah, this is
The wraparound.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
You're losing your mind.
I am losing my mind.
The baby and the lawyer.
That's right.
Yep. So what are you
All
finishing
right.
out your draft with?
You know what? I'm between two options then, because I was really I don't know why I was planning on 4. We always do 3, but planning on 4 for some reason. I have one that tailors to the guest. I have one that is probably, it needs to be in a contract. And I have another. Actually, I have 3. I have another one that. Yeah, man.
You're gonna have to pick.
This is tough. All right,
Amesy
all
could
right,
steal.
all right, all right.
Amesy could steal.
All right.
Ames
All right.
with the steal.
The best one to put in my contract, because this is going to cost a lot, that's non-negotiable, is that I need per diem for all my trips to Epstein's Island.
Okay.
Oh no.
Per diem now is per diem, is this money given to you, or is this a
Amesy,
certain,
stop asking questions. Just
a certain special friend who's been named who needs to go to the island with you?
I mean, I'm not going to say his name, but he's got a huge dick and he talks like I can't even fucking do it. Tom, we might have him on as a guest at some
We
point.
might have him on as a
There's a rumor. There's a rumor.
Take me to Epstein's Island. There we go. That's what he sounds like, but I'm not gonna say his name. So
Name per diem.
Yeah. Do you need? I only have one quick question on this, and we can move past it. Do you have to have proof of receipt?
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Just usually
no.
to cop. Oh,
No,
okay.
no
There's
receipt.
a lot of ambiguity to that per diem.
Wow.
Okay, got it. All right. That definitely the dark one of the mix.
All right. Wrapping it up here. I got a couple of good options. I'm gonna go with a crowd favorite though. We're gonna go to the world of hockey.
Excellent.
Everyone's favorite sport. I'm gonna make it in my clause that if you get icing, you are punishable by the death penalty. The death penalty. Now, you don't have to use the death penalty, but it's an option in the contract. So, if need to, you can just kind of thin the herd a little bit.
Wait, so are you
you're doing a rule change, or it's in your
wait.
contract?
No, you can't ice the puck. If you ice the puck, they can execute you.
If you ice the puck on your team, you are punishable by the death penalty.
This is for your contract only, or everyone's?
This is everyone but mine.
Oh, so you're negotiating for a rule change and to be excluded from the death penalty if icing occurs. Am I understanding that correct?
Exactly.
Okay.
And to also have some sort of power to be able to, decide thumbs up, thumbs down, gladiator style, if we are going to be carrying out this penalty. So, comes back over to the bench, then I go thumbs up, I go thumbs down, and that's how we decide.
Wow. Buffalo,
AMZ, you should have workshopped that one with your lawyer before bringing it on the pod.
Yeah.
I like to swing from the hip, fast and loose.
I just feel bad for Buffalo now. They're gonna have a thin roster if that goes into action.
We're gonna have a lot of one-line hockey, but that's okay.
A lot, yeah.
Uh.
All right, so that brings it to you, Fanny. Now that we've given all our picks, you have the opportunity to add one of your own into the mix for fun, if you got one. And whatever method you choose, pick a winner from the ones that we have here. So the floor is yours.
Okay, well, my sport's football, and players always talk about they have to eat their bodies right. Got to stay in shape even through the off season.
Right.
And I think it'd be cool to be part of a dynasty team like the Patriots. And I think the way that Tom Brady was able to keep his body so right is that he had, I don't know if it was 24/7 access, but he had a lot of access to Robert Kraft's massage parlor down in Florida. They had a lot of Thai women down there. So the non-negotiable for my contract is I would want 24/7 access to that massage parlor and be able to take Kraft jet down there whenever I want.
Very reasonable. Very reasonable.
Yeah,
I might be able to get you some per diem to Epstein's Island with me if you want.
I was about to say there's actually there's a nonstop that goes off every day from Robert Kraft's house to Epstein Island. So
yeah, that might be just a little bit too young of massage people for me. But
he wants them.
I guess I'll try it out. If it's for per diem, it's free. Why not just swipe the card if I'm not paying for it? I can check it out, I guess.
On the company dime. All right, I love it. Now you get to have the honor of picking the winner.
Wow, yeah, that's hard. I think all of you had very good ones. The extended warranty hit me true to my heart. Those people that call are super annoying. The organ and desk one and the selling baby one were hilarious. I was not expecting that. I think I might, and I think this might even just be like a sympathy pick, is I'm gonna have to go with EPR, extended warranty, because it did hit me close to home, and he's just in the hole so much,
Oh,
Maybe give you a little win too, but it was close. It was a three-way, pretty close.
let's go. Thanks, Fanny. Sympathy
Yeah.
or not, I'll take it. I'll take any win I can get right now.
Honestly, that Capri Sun one had me fucking dying.
Dude, I am in the car. I do not have my water on me right now, and I am so thirsty for a Capri Sun. I might stop at the store.
Too bad it's not
delicious.
your contract, bitch. Get your own. Awesome. Back to my winning ways of the snake draft. I had a drought there for a while, so I'll get back on the board.
Fucking rights, EPR.
Congrats.
That's what I'm talking about.
Fanny's my new favorite guest, everybody. I'm saying it now.
Let's go.
You hear that, Big Dick?
Eat shit.
I'm the favorite.
Yeah, but you're not going to be one of his favorites, I don't think. But that's actually a good thing for your sake. He's far less annoying if he's not in your life. So,
Yeah, you don't want him. You don't want him to come into your house. Like the stench from him being in my house last week still hasn't left. I'm
Yeah,
sitting in
yeah,
the same
whatever.
room that we. Fuck you, dude. I'm sitting in the same room that we recorded in, and it smells like ass. It just smells like ass, and I know that that's the big dick smell.
Dude, I told you to put him on the porch.
I should have. Yeah, we should have recorded outside. That was my fault. Fucking stupid. Yeah.
Or at least, I mean, we could be inside and just put him on the other side of the screen.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. But nonetheless, Fanny, it's a good thing that you're on our side and you also hate Big Dick.
Can we get a guest on here that actually knows what they're talking about?
Well, I think he does, Big Dick. That's why we're all in agreement here. Fuck off.
Yeah, I think Fanny's going to be number one in our March Madness bracket. And for all the listeners at home, we're doing our own version of a March Madness bracket. We're going to be having guests on every single pod, if not 75% of the pods. So we're almost up to 10. We're going to have a few more guests on this season, and then we're going to bring them all back on for a March Madness style tournament. EPR, do you want to do a standings update on that real quick before we go into our picks?
Yeah, just quick standings for the guests.
Yeah. To let Fanny know what he's up against.
So, top two people you got to beat to get your bye week in here is we got Jump Shot in first with a total profit of $258. In a close second, we have Mike at $228. So, if you can beat 228, Fanny, which I believe you will, you can take that bye week spot potentially, or just beat them both.
Okay.
So that's what you're up against. Challenge accepted. It sounds like.
I've heard of the legendary Mike, so I know my competition's in for me. But got to big trees fall too, right? Or whatever the saying is.
Well, with that, now that we have the standings for our guests, do we want to just jump right into the picks? Go through them?
Let's do it.
Love it.
All right. Who wants to kick it off?
I think we
Probably
should
the fucking leader.
let our guest go first this
I
week.
agree.
No.
I agree.
Fanny, what do you think?
My picks.
Yeah.
I'm a Seattle native, so I had to take the Seattle Kraken money line over the Los Angeles Kings. I've
Like it?
been doing a little bit more losing than winning lately, but I just feel good about this. We're gonna beat on those liberal cucktards down there in LA. And then Cleveland. I don't know. I just like to see a Cleveland guy on my team at work. He's a Cleveland guy. The solar eclipse is going through Cleveland next week.
True.
So I'm just feeling good about the Cleveland Guardians over the Twins money line plus 120.
Love it.
And then I think NC State's hot right now. I think you got to be hot in March Madness, and I think they're just going to continue that streak. I have NC State over Purdue plus 360.
Love that. Love
Fuck yeah.
that.
So honestly, you just need to win 2 out of those 3, and you'll be one of the top 2 guests on the pod.
Yeah. If that NC
Yeah.
Easy
State
money.
one
Major.
hits, you'll be up big.
Yeah.
I think that what's it, Turner, the big black guy. I think he's gonna body their 7-footer. He's
Yeah.
I don't think Purdue's big
Burns.
guy as big as or Burns. Yeah, not Turner.
Also
I
known
feel
as
like-
I
Black
had the
Jokic.
Erd.
Yeah, that's Black
I
Jokic.
feel like Burns is also just so shifty. Like for how big he is, he's so shifty, and Edie is like the biggest, just gangly tree trunk looking person you've
Yeah.
ever seen. Like, yeah, I like that.
He had 41
Got no
points.
meat
I
on him.
don't think that he.
Yeah.
I don't think he hit a basket outside of like 3 feet. He had 41 points. Edie. So he's great at rebounding and putting it up from 2 feet out.
Yeah.
But Burns, I think, he's got more skill.
Yeah,
For
I think
sure.
Burns is gonna own him in the paint too. He's not gonna get many boards down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
He's got a thick base. The man is thick.
The man
He's
is
thick.
thick.
With 3 C's, no K.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
I
Since we're
love
not
it,
going
Fanny.
in, since we're not going in any particular order, do we want to just get Big Dicks out of the way, and let him go? Because he's
Well,
he's been itching to get out of here. I think.
I hate
Yeah.
it, but Big Mo. I was gonna say I hate it, but Big Mo is in first. I think we should give him his laurels and let him go first.
How about we just let Big
He
Mo?
is
You
pick?
know what? I'm gonna be graceful. I'll let Big Dick
We'll give him
go.
the choice.
Okay.
There we go. All right.
All right. Big Dick, what do you got for us?
For my first pick, I'm going with UConn covering the spread of 11.5 for minus 114 odds. Alabama will realize this game that they should stick to football while the other should stick to basketball.
Honestly, respectable that side.
Okay.
But upsets happen, and Alabama's also been the team that seems kind of hot. So I won't comment a whole lot because I'm not the basketball guy whatsoever. But you guys are welcome to throw your thoughts
I really
in
wanted
there.
to pick against them. I wanted to pick against UConn really bad, but then they had a literal 30-0 run last week
Really?
against Illinois, and that was
Ooh,
they had a 30-0 run.
ouch.
So that's kind of scared me. I've never seen that before in basketball. That was pretty wild.
That
Okay.
is pretty wild. Yeah.
All right.
But
So
I'll provide my point of view later because I have a contradictory pick.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
Well, let's move past that. Big Dick, what do you got for your second one?
Alright, for my second pick, I'm going with the under of 146.5 points in the NC State versus Purdue game. Purdue found a way to turn it on in the second half last game, but I don't think that happens again against Black Jokic. This game is going to be low scoring, defense only. Let's go. And the odds on that are minus 110.
Okay, so he's taking
All right.
the under.
Yeah. I
Take
don't
the
know
under.
enough about basketball to
I
comment
don't.
on that. Yeah.
I can't comment at all on college basketball over under. Right? Like sometimes they score
Yeah.
40 points. I'm like, how?
Yeah.
Over unders are very hard in college, just because sometimes there's just a blowout too. They're up like 25, but the other team only has like 18 points,
Yeah.
so they don't hit the over. So it's very tough. But best of luck, Big Dick.
We'll stop complimenting him. All right, let's
I
get him
hope
over.
I hope NC State wins, but they hit the over. Cause fuck you, Big Dick.
That's fair.
Fuck you.
Oh man. All right, give us your last one.
My third pick is between UConn and none other than the Iowa Hawkeyes in women's basketball. I don't care if they have to raise the height of the hoop to stop Caitlin Clark. UConn will find a way to win. Those odds are plus 126.
All right, he's taken the non-Cinderella story. I think most people want to see Caitlin Clark win, from my perspective. But
Is she the Cinderella story though? Like I feel like they're the favorites.
well, they're
you know?
the favorites, but I mean, she's been like the media headline of this lady is like the next coming of women's basketball Jesus. So
Yeah.
I'll talk about it a little bit later because this lady is the next coming of women's basketball Jesus.
I feel like when you think of women's basketball, though, like UConn is synonymous.
Oh,
Like
100%
you have to-
agree.
UConn is wild.
I
They're
was
very
shocked
good.
to hear that those are plus odds. I
I know.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
They are very good.
Yeah, I don't want to agree, but I do want to agree just so I hurt Big Dick in this case. I think UConn does win that game. So
I mean, I haven't watched really any women's basketball. Like I've watched maybe
Reasonable.
2-3 games total. But I know that UConn is good at women's basketball.
yeah.
UConn is very good at women's basketball.
You guys all know I don't know basketball, and I think I even commented to you last week. I was like, I thought UConn's women's team was good. Since when is the men's team good? And you're like, they won last year. Like, oh.
Yeah, they're also very good.
A very interesting stat. There's a very interesting stat that there's been twice in like the last 12 years that UConn men and women were both in the Final Four together, and both times both UConn teams won the championship.
Damn.
So
Really?
I will say that is yes.
I did not know
numbers
that.
are on their side.
It's happened
Yep.
The
twice.
only memorable thing about Connecticut.
Happened twice in the last 12 years. Also true. Sorry to our Connecticut listeners for taking that stray, but it's true.
Yeah.
I love you, Quinnipiac. Thanks for covering the spread this last weekend.
Oh, perfect. All right, we got that over with. Big Mo, bounce it back to you. What do you got for us?
All right. I already hinted to it. I have a conflicting pick with Big Dick. I'm going to take Alabama plus 11.5 against Connecticut. I know that we've been saying that they're really good at basketball, but I just feel like there's improbable runs that happen and there's things that you can't explain, and odds makers just continue to doubt teams. And I feel like Alabama is one of those teams. And leading into my second one, that's NC State plus 9.5. That one is another storyline where it's a team that's been doubted the entire time. And every single time, if you were to just bet on them, you'd be making tons and tons of money.
Yeah.
Because these odds makers are just like, nah, like the, what's his name again? Black Jokic?
Burns?
Burns. They're like, oh, Burns is big. He's going to tire out. Like, there's no way they're going to make it past game 2 if they even win game 1. What's he doing? He's still fucking playing.
Yep.
And the Alabama plus 11.5, that bet is at minus 106. NC State plus 9.5 is at minus 114. So I'm really resting on my laurels here. I'm trying to go 3 for 3 because I absolutely have to, with my third pick being the Vancouver Canucks. Tonight, I know that the pod's going to drop later. We don't really give a shit if you guys are going to trail our picks anymore because you're probably going to lose more money than you win. So we're just going to pick shit that's actually available and actually has betting lines. So Vancouver Canucks against the Arizona Coyotes, minus 150. I feel like that's a fucking no-brainer. If any of you watch hockey, you're gonna go home and be like, holy shit, minus 150?
Yeah, who fucked up those odds?
I mean, they are in Arizona, and Mullet Arena is a college barn, so it has way less seats. But when you have a building with less seats, the atmosphere does increase. So there is that aspect. But Vancouver is so much better of a team than Arizona is. So those are my 3 picks. I'm really hoping I go 3 for 3 to keep that lead up on AMC, because if I even go 2 for 3, I mean, if he has another week like last week, he's going to be in first place. So I really need all 3 of those to hit.
I love it. I think they're good. I mean, you took 2 spread bets. You're not saying that those teams who are underdogs are going to win. You just think that they're going to cover the spread. So
yeah, I mean, I really hope they both win, but if they don't, it's going to be closer than what the odds makers are saying.
Absolutely. All right. Amesy.
Moving on. All right.
I've take first. This is your chance.
I've been doing some major research, and what I've realized is there are 2 things that correlate with 3 winning picks.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Number 1,
Oh,
we'll make that 3A.
okay.
So, 2 things. Number 1, alternate spreads. It's the only way to go.
Oh, no.
They always work. 100% of the time. Please don't listen to any of the past pods. Number 2, having a theme. This week's theme for our picks, we're going Goldilocks and the Three Bears style. Goldilocks and the Three Bears style. We're going to have some porridge. It's going to be a little bit too hot. Ooh, it's going to be NC State money line. Plus 340, plus 360. I got it at plus 340. Again, Burns, DJ BJ, as some people call him, Derek Burns Jr. He's pretty good. Pretty good. Also, it's DJ Burns Jr. Just realized that. But, this dude, we call him the Black Jokic for a reason. The man can pass. The man's got all sorts of little baby hooks. And, he's built very solidly. You want a solid base when you're boxing out. You're going to need that when you're going against 7'4" Edie. I think he can do it. He can box out. He's got baby hooks. He's taking them all the way. So, plus 340. Porridge is a little hot.
Okay.
Then, sometimes you need to cool it out. You need porridge that's a little cooler. I'm going to take South Carolina women's money line against North Carolina North Carolina State. That's minus 900. So, I think
$9 profit.
If that
Yeah,
one loses, you're gonna cry.
it's gonna win $109. Actually,
That'd
thank
be
you
the
very
payout,
much.
not win, sir.
It'll win
You do have to
9.
put in
It'll win
$100.
9. It'll pay out.
Yeah,
$109.
you do have to put in $100 to win that 109. But it sounds way better when you say wins $109. South Carolina has only lost once in the last 2 years, and it was to Caitlin Clark. So, I'm feeling pretty good about that one. I think it's a good porridge too cold kind of bet.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got to go to the porridge that's just right. That is going to be Iowa alternate spread women's minus 7.5 at plus 180. So, I really watching the game. The only person who Caitlin Clark reminds me of watching is Steph Curry. She's the female Steph Curry. She really is. The way she shoots the ball off balance, literally will come straight out of the half and shoot 4 straight threes and not afraid to do it and just demoralize the opponent. It's really fun to watch. I know that UConn's good. Paige Beckers is good. But a lot of the times when picking, women's March Madness in the past, best player wins the game. Iowa is the best player. I think they win the game. So I'm taking that porridge tasting just right at alternate spread minus 7.5 plus 180. So those are my 3.
I think those are good. I think the reasonings behind them are good. I think this is probably bad coming from me, but the minus 900 is embarrassing, Amesy. I expect more from you.
Sometimes you gotta have you gotta have cold porridge, man. Sometimes
That isn't cold. That's still in the freezer. You didn't take it out yet.
Yeah. It's sometimes you pick blockbuster stocks, sometimes you pick Google. You gotta play some safe.
Okay. All right. Anybody else have anything to say about his? No? All right.
No.
Makes sense to me.
Makes sense
Love
to
it.
me.
There we go. That's all I need, Fanny. That's all I need.
That'd be
All
the
right.
kind of logic you've been missing, EPR.
Yeah, don't remind me. All right, I'll round us out with what I believe is going to be all 3 winning picks. And this isn't a joke. You heard it first. We're all going to win together or lose together. I've got NC State winning money line. They did me well on the side last week, and I got that locked in as well at plus 340. So kudos to you for getting that at 360 earlier there, Fanny. I'm proud of you. But yeah, that's the one and only non-parlay that you guys are going to get from me. It's a one-time only deal. Take it or leave it.
Nice. Nice.
I thought you're probably thinking like
Oh,
hell's
God.
freezing over. Why would he do a single line? Well, it's because the odds were high enough. That's risky enough. All right. I'm going to balance that one out here with a 6-pick parlay for plus 620 odds here. And it's a UFC one. We have Melissa Mullins, Alex Morano, Walter Walker. I originally read it as Walter, and I thought it was hilarious. Gene Matsumoto, Ignacio, and Alexander Hernandez, all parlayed together for 620 odds. I don't know enough about UFC. It's a shot in the dark, and I'm feeling lucky this week. So it just seems like
I
the
was
right
going
thing
to ask, how many of those people do you know?
None of them, but I liked Walter Walker. Again, like I said, I thought it was
Okay.
Walter. So
That's fair.
Yeah.
Walter, I'm in on it. Okay.
It's the Walter pick. You heard it. And lastly, we got a cool, calm. This is my just right porridge 3-pick parlay for plus 290 odds. It's a soccer pick. We got Arsenal, Liverpool, and Chelsea, all English teams to win. It's going to be a sweep. All English teams winning. Big names. You've all heard them. And that's a plus 290 odds, like I said. Lock them in. 3 out of 3. Everyone tailing EPR's picks this week are about to make big money. Just saying.
I was going to say, those are 3 of the 4 premier teams I know. So therefore, that
Thank
makes me feel confident.
Thank you. This is the first time I haven't been ridiculed for opening my mouth.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
I literally was about to say, Big Mo's awfully quiet. That's the first thing that he says. All right, well, I'll take it. That actually makes me feel better. It didn't feel quite right with you just being silent and saying nice things only. So there's our picks. We're done. We're moving on. What would you like to do now, Big Mo? I think you know.
I think I don't have anything for butt of the week, but I think we should just go into futures, unless you guys have butts of the week.
Well, you don't have a little ashtray for
Wait a
us?
darn minute. Yeah.
Little ashtray?
I mean, I feel bad, you know. I feel like every single week I put out just a losing ashtray parlay, and there's not a lot of future games out there. So, you know what? In order to get the listeners what they truly need, I'm just going to be able to put together a ashtray with value, an ashtray with potential. Not a lot. Not a lot. Very little potential. But
like Big Dick.
But maybe it hits. It probably won't. I guarantee you it won't.
I think it will.
But maybe. Just maybe. It's only a 5-legger.
Oh.
It's only a 5-legger. But $1 would win you $11,516.
That's what I like to hear. Let's go, baby.
We're back.
Oh, you make me nervous. It was all somber.
You only need 5 legs to hit, boys. Only need 5 legs to hit. Those legs are tough, though.
No, I'm ready.
They're
for the
all
climb.
college basketball. It's all going to be college basketball, men and women's. We got Alabama upsetting UConn. We got NC State upsetting Purdue, just like you guys thought.
Mm-hmm.
We also have NC State upsetting South Carolina in women's basketball.
God.
Just the opposite of what it usually was. We got UConn beating Iowa and Caitlin Clark. And the most improbable, we got Max Homa winning the Valero Texas Open.
Oh, they all sounded so good until that.
That's where the money's coming from.
Total odds of 1,151,619. Let's go.
I'm not even going to ask you to say the number, but How much changed by adding that last leg? Was it a massive difference?
I mean, let me tell you.
I don't know if I want to know.
Yeah. Yeah, if you remove that one, $1 wins you 410.
Oh my gosh. All right, we're going for the lottery pick here. I love it.
Okay.
Is Max Homa that bad at golf?
No,
Sounds
he's
like my
fucking
golf
He
game.
sick.
is. I would
No, I
say
thought I
he is
heard of
the
him. I thought he was
definition.
good.
He's the definition of average. He's like very good at coming in ninth.
Oh,
Oh. So
Average for pros. He's still very good.
yeah.
I mean,
Still better than me.
you know,
Still a lot better than me.
Yeah.
Big Mo,
hell's gonna freeze over before I come in ninth. But
Big Mo,
he's the definition of coming in ninth.
how bad would you feel if his leg hits but the others fail?
Oh, I'd be so rattled. I'd be so rattled.
It just ended
I'd be
all.
so upset. Yeah, I'd be so upset.
Oh man, I want all of them to hit. I want all of them to hit. But if that other narrative were to come true, you will never hear the end of it.
And your explanation of where he falls in is actually perfect. He's the world ranked number 10 golfer.
Oh wow!
I'm telling you, I have watched a lot of golf in my day. He is an expert at coming in ninth.
But not this time. He's getting first, baby.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
getting first at the Valero Texas Open. Let's go.
Let's go. Hell yeah. Well, the main stuff's out of the way. You guys mentioned you don't have any other futures, right? Butts of the week. Do we have anything that we want to add?
I just want to add, when you look up Max Homa, it says he's from Burbank, California. Early in personal life, he was born in Burbank, California, period. He is Jewish, period.
The important detail.
Don't tell Kanye.
You know,
you look up Jordan Spieth, it says distinguished winner. You look up Max Homa, it says he was born and he's Jewish.
Max might be more motivated. Is there like a big prize pool if you win the tournament? Like, do you win a lot of money?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So
I
someone
mean,
needs to tell him
I can
how
tell you what the prize pool is.
Yeah, but if someone tells him how much that is, maybe, just maybe, he'll try harder to win. It's possible.
The 2024 Valero Texas Open purse is $9.2 million, with the winner taking home $1.66 million.
Yeah. That'll play.
I think that Jewish
Yeah.
detail is very important. Someone tell him now.
All right.
Let's go,
well,
Max.
that was the ashtray parlay. I am sorry for the non-traditional ashtray parlay entrance. If this one wins, you're getting the most ashtray parlay fucking interest ever next week. But I don't have anything for the butt of the week. Do you guys have anything?
No.
No.
We're all winners here today.
All right. Well, I do want to update you guys on a couple of futures bets that I did engrave in metal at EPR's house.
Yeah.
It was Connor Bedard over 69.5 points and Adam Fantilli over 47. It's not looking good, boys. Adam Fantilli has 27 points with 7 games to play, and Bedard has 58 points with 7 games to play as well. So
Bedard's the only one with a possible chance. But,
Bedard maybe has a chance if he just turns it up. But
yeah, he's in Chicago.
I mean,
it's
looking
kinda
like
perfect.
they're both gonna lose.
Yeah,
It's
that's his
kinda
injury
perfect
though.
right now. You know, we got Big Mo, podcast leader. We have EPR, snake draft leader. We have AMZ futures leader. That's how we currently sit.
I don't want to correct you, but I don't know if I am snake draft leader.
Yeah,
I think Big Mo also has that one, but we're very close.
Let's live in the moment right now, EPR. Let's live in the moment.
I'll tally that up another time, but we're neck and neck at the very least.
All right. Well, I just want to say a big special thanks to Fanny O'Rear for coming on the podcast.
Woo!
Another great episode. Fanny, you got anything you want to say to the fans? Anything you want to promote?
Man, honor to be here. Thank you guys so much for having me. This is fun. Would love to be a part of the weekend drink podcast. Think I could contribute a little bit better.
Hell yeah.
Someone has to drink Ames's drinks that he won't.
Someone has to, but
Yeah.
challenge that I definitely agreed to.
We'll just have Big Mo and I just slurring at each other by the end. It's not even speaking English.
Yeah, we'll start
That's about
speaking
right.
a foreign alien language and just paint the whole room.
I will be sure to not be in that room by the time that happens. Oh, I love it. Awesome. Well, yeah. Thanks, Fanny. Thanks,
All right.
everyone listeing. And follow us on our
thank you.
socials. And
Guys.
we will see you
And
another
fuck
time.
Big Richard.
Yeah, fuck you, big dick.
Yeah, he actually already left, so we don't have to worry about him. But alrighty, boys.
See ya.